Good morning. Good morning. So, couple of minutes late to my Check Yourself Wednesday morning midweek 10-minute check-in. And this morning I've decided to go live in both my Facebook and my Instagram. I just want to check out how many viewers I get on both and the interaction, etc. So say hi as you jump on and make sure you give me a hashtag check yourself with a YO self. And the reason it is a YO self is because I got flagged for it last year when it was actually check yourself spelt properly. So say hi as you jump on. If you haven't met me yet, I am Eliza Bingham, your host every Wednesday. And the aim is to go for 8 a.m. Almost there. Almost there. All right. And I'm just going to share this in a couple of places while I wait for a couple of you to jump on. And whilst I'm waiting for this to refresh, this is really interesting. It's because of my Mad As setup. I've got phone, Instagram, light, laptop, the whole lot. All right, I can see a couple of you jumping on. Amazing. Good morning. I really feel like my energy's really coming back as I step more into my routine and get myself back into doing my appointments and finding my flow, right? Here we go. Share to my public, and then I'll share to my group. Also as well, as you'll see at the bottom of the video of where I've written, a big thing for me this year is wanting to go live on YouTube. So I'm definitely going to put my link down there to become a subscriber to my YouTube. Please, if you love my videos, jump over there and hit subscribe. My aim is I want to go live over there this year. Here we go. And then share into a group. Amazing. Perfect. Share to a group. Here we go. Yes. Awesome. All right. So today's topic... and by the way, everyone, just check out my chair, my new beautiful. Oh my God, it is divine, and I feel like the queen when I sit in it, right? So today I really wanted to talk about the art of culling and placing in boundaries for yourself this year. There's a lot of talk of this with my clients. It was a lot towards the end of last year. I'm seeing a lot of it this year, and I really feel it is important for us to place our boundaries and to really know what it is that we give a fuck about and what it is that we don't, and to be very clear cut with that. I feel like last year, if life taught us anything, it's like there's no time like the present. There is no time to waste on things that are not fulfilling you, lighting you up, or creating an energy that helps you to feel fulfilled in your life, right? You know, when you have your freedom or free will taken away from you in what it is that you can do, and that's obviously going on for a lot of people right now, it doesn't feel good, right? And I feel like it's really highlighted for us how important it is to do the things that you love doing, to do what it is that lights you up, and to do it when you can, yeah? As soon as you have the opportunity to do that, as opposed to really just sitting on your ass and I'll do it when, I'll do it then, and how many times do you really find yourself saying these things? And I definitely know for myself, one of the biggest changes that I ever made in my life was a good couple of years ago. And it was when I started to figure out what it is that I wanted. And I was so focused on what it was that I didn't want that when I was asked this question, what do I want? I actually didn't know how to answer it, right? And a good way to find out what it is that you do want is to ask yourself the question, well, what is it that I don't want? And you'll find, and pay attention to your language. Pay attention to the conversations that you are having with people in your life around, you know, are you celebrating? Are you grateful? Are you acknowledging all the goodness that you have in your life? Or are you whinging? Are you complaining? How is it that you're communicating about the things in your life to other people is a surefire way for you to pay attention and take notice how it is that you're feeling in regards to what it is that's going on in your life, and also to pay attention to your energy around it when you are talking about it, right? So, for example, when you're talking about something, let's go for an example for my own self. So when people are talking about, what's something I really don't enjoy talking about? Well, when they're having a whinge, right? Or when it's just kind of like problem without actually looking for a solution, talking about different options, getting creative, right? That at some point is just like, obviously, unless it's my clients, because they're there to solve the problem. But if someone is really completely problem focused, hey Nikki, good morning. If someone is really, do you like my chair? Isn't it beautiful? So, you know, if someone is really focused on the problem, they're obviously not focused on the solution. And being around that actually really drains me, right? So if someone's not there to actually flip it or change or look for a solution, I'm not available to listen to the problem over and over and over and over and over again, right? Because I can better utilize my energy. But what happens is when I walk away from that conversation, or when I'm talking to somebody and it's like continuously like that, it's like, you can feel that energy inside of you. You can literally feel whether it's lighting you the fuck up. And if it's lighting you up when someone is continuously whinging, that also would give you an indication to potentially, I don't know, you might want to inquire about that, right? So, however, when it's in accordance with what I value in life, so values is something really important. When I say knowing what's important to you and knowing what's not, another way of saying that on more of a, you know, coach technical term is like knowing your values and not. And those of you who are really interested in diving deeper into values work, culling, boundaries, all of that, I am hosting a workshop on Saturday, the 6th of February. I'm doing a three-day video series into my free group. So if you're not in that, comment below free group and I will send you the link. And then I'm running a workshop on the 6th of February at 8:30 in the morning Melbourne time, where it's a full interactive live workshop, and we're going to dive like mega clear into that, and you will literally walk away like a ninja. Yeah, culling the shit that no longer serves you, walking away with some really clear boundaries for yourself, and not only those boundaries, but learning how to communicate them and for it to feel good for you. Yeah. Because when we're doing it from a place of not feeling good, we don't communicate it very well. But if you drill all the way down to the bottom of it, it's actually about not being clear on what the fuck is important to you and what it is that lights you up. So this week, I really want to invite you to pay attention to the conversations that light you up, the ones that drain the shit out of you. Also as well, I want you to pay attention to where are you spending your time, and is that actually important to you? What is important to you? Yeah, because knowing these bottom line answers and information will actually help you to make better decisions, make your decisions with confidence and clarity. They will also help you to create clear boundaries and also be a very clear cut, I am not available for that. So it makes it a very clear cut decision when you are culling those things out of your life, Because wherever you put your focus, wherever you're driving your focus is where your energy is going. So if you're not loving what I'm turning into a ghost on my Facebook. Here we go. There we go. So just those of you who just jumped on, give me a hashtag, check yourself. I'm on Facebook and Instagram today. Mad as set up right now. So, you know, wherever your energy is going, that's like wherever your focus is going, is where your energy is going, right? So we filter the world based on what's important to us. And if you're filtering the world on all the things that are draining your energy or not having you seen light up, make you feel amazing, have you inspired and ignited for what it is that you're doing in life? If you're not waking up happy, excited, like pumped to go, morning Athens, if you're not waking up with those feelings, I really invite you to question what it is that is going on. Hey girl, how are you? Yes, all right. So yeah, when you're not inspired, morning Jane, when you're not inspired and you're waking up like that every day, that's the kind of energy that you're carrying in. And we really, really take energy for granted in a sense. If you're not aware of what you're not aware of, you don't know what you don't know until you know it. And I really just want to bring this presence around your energy and how that feels. Yeah, I totally pinched the hey girl, hey from you. I absolutely adore it and love it. And yeah, so that's what I would love for you to consider this week. And feel free to, let me know, private message me, comment below, let me know what you got from this, but also let me know what happens for you throughout the week. Because when you jump on these videos, I'm going to highlight some information for you, and this is the whole intention behind it, is to create some curiosity and invitation to have some self-inquiry and see what really resonates with you and what doesn't. So even this video on its own will literally pay attention to what energy is cultivated inside of you when I am having this conversation with you. Are you like, fuck yes, this is amazing, it's bringing me to life, yes, where can I do this? How are you internalizing it for yourself? Do you feel inspired when you get off the video? Amazing. Come every Wednesday. If you don't feel inspired, that's totally cool too. Obviously, maybe not your flavor, and that's totally cool as well. Recognizing that for yourself too, that we are not everybody's flavor. And when you start to become aware, of the energy that you are bringing into your world and into your life, when you start to become aware where, you've got dribs and drabs where actually it does feel like it's draining you and it doesn't feel good and it doesn't light you up, right? You're going to start to see why it is that sometimes you're like, woo, or sometimes you're down and, sometimes you're here and sometimes you're there, right? And it's going to give you so much information about what needs to go, what the hell you need to cull, and what is it that needs to stay and be amplified. What else do you need to introduce or bring into your life so you can start to energize yourself more and more and more. I did this really amazing podcast on culling last year. I'm pretty sure I called it The Art of Culling as well. I was just double checking my title. I'm pretty sure I called it that. So I will put the link to the podcast as well on my Facebook. Not so much on Instagram, or maybe, I don't know. I've got to try it out. And last but not least, because there's been so much talk around boundaries, I've been mentioning it heaps. I ran a 5-day boundary course last year, which I'm going to tap into on the 3-day video series in my free Facebook group. So definitely jump in there. For those of you who've jumped on now, I'm definitely going to run that. It's going to be heaps of fun. Culling and placing boundaries literally will come down to knowing what it is that is important to you and what it is that isn't. Cool? So I'm going to wrap it up because these are intended to be just 10-minute snippets. Check yourself and start your Wednesday, or maybe end your Wednesday for those of you jumping on from overseas. I'm so excited to see you here. So let me know what you got from the video. Make sure you do a hashtag check yourself, meaning YO self, just because I got flagged last year for the check yourself written properly. Anyway, and also as well, if you are on YouTube or you watch much YouTube, jump over and subscribe that. I will see you guys next week. I'll pop the links for my free Facebook group and for the podcast that I spoke about on here, as well as the workshop that I'm running at the first weekend of February, so we can get mega clear together and you'll literally walk away feeling like a boss woman ninja. Thank you so much. Happy Wednesday.